Welcome to the shit show. I'm Ashley Mitz here. This week, we're going to cover the ketogenic diet. We're going to cover the keto lifestyle that society seems to be hopping on this keto train, but there's a few issues with it. Some people are just doing it because it's a fad. Some people are doing it because their neighbor's doing it. And the people that are doing it, most of them don't really know why or what they're actually supposed to be doing. So this video is going to point out what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, and is the ketogenic diet really for you? So, let's get started. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, here's a disclaimer. Hide your kids, hide your wife, I drop F-bombs. Let's get started. Fat coffee. It's delicious. Alright, first things first. The one thing I need to clear the air right now, for those of you watching this that are going ketogenic and think it's the same thing as high-fat, low-carb, it's not the same thing. High-fat, low-carb diets and ketogenic diets are two different things. Similar, but different. I constantly get people coming up to me saying, Ashley, what's the difference between the ketogenic diet and a high-fat, low-carb diet? This is why the ketogenic diet is different from the high-fat, low-carb diet. It's very simple. Ketogenic diet, way more restrictive than high-fat, low-carb. Things like, you can't eat fruit eating keto, but you can eat some low GI fruits on a high-fat, low-carb. You can eat more carbohydrates on a high-fat, low-carb diet than you can on a ketogenic diet. Typical ratios for someone on a ketogenic diet is 80% fat, 15% protein, and 5% carbohydrates. The ketogenic diet is great for a variety of reasons, like weight loss, helps reverse type 2 diabetes, mental focus, yes, even increasing physical endurance, normalizing blood sugar, thus curbing your sugar cravings. Now let's get a couple things straight. Those of you who think you can go take a chicken breast and deep fry it, or take some other source of protein and deep fry it, that's not how this shit works. To fuel your body, you need good healthy fats. Nuts, avocados, olive oil, even animal fat's good. This doesn't mean you deep fry everything. So don't get all excited about deep frying all your shit, because that's not how it works. But typically we've always been told that in order to perform or do things, we need glucose and carbohydrates. Well, here's the truth of the matter. Fat is also an energy source, and one that doesn't spike you, and is a longer standing, steady fuel source. Your noodle can't power itself solely off fat. It either needs glucose or something called ketones. Ketones in your body are produced from your liver, from fat. Can we all please understand the difference between going into ketosis the natural way and then something called ketoacidosis? Getting your body into a healthy state of ketosis from a nutrition standpoint is something that's natural and something that's controlled by the body. Now that being said, if you're a type 1 diabetic, you can easily go into something called ketoacidosis. Ketoacidosis is an excessive production of ketones. One of the main things I see with a lot of people is that they're doing the ketogenic or the high-fat, low-carb diet, but they're not consuming enough water. You need to consume water to break down all the fat that you're eating, but also for brain function, your lungs, your joints, and your body to stay hydrated. I know, water's fucking boring. I get it. It's not that palatable. There are a few tricks that you can do to drink more water. One of which is really easy, putting fresh lemon, mint, cucumbers, that kind of stuff. Just get a water bottle, throw that stuff in there, boom, you're good to go. Your water doesn't taste like, well, nothing. Sometimes we just need a little help to drink water, because we all know, even when we know we have to drink it, we ain't drinking it. Even I need a little help sometimes. Recently I've been drinking a product called Fat Water by Bulletproof. This stuff keeps me hydrated, and it gives my brain a little bit of juice, thanks to the brain octane oil in it. From Bulletproof. Alright, a few little tips for you guys if you're going to tackle the ketogenic diet properly. First thing I always recommend is intermittent fasting. If you're unfamiliar with intermittent fasting, you can either hit the interwebs or you can ask somebody. One main thing you have to do on the ketogenic diet or high-fat, low-carb is reduce your carb intake. And get away from the idea that fat makes you fat, because it doesn't. Fat is now your new fuel source. One that's going to burn the fat that you want to get rid of, or make you do HIIT training and run up those hill sprints a lot faster. Also have a moderate protein intake. What people don't understand is that you can eat way too much protein and your body then gives an insulin response. Truth be told, someone with a healthy gut is only really going to absorb between 20 and 25 grams of protein. If you're starting this diet, just be aware that you might not have too much energy, you might be getting headaches, you might be having trouble taking a shit, and your breath might stink real bad. Some things you can do to test your ketone levels are pretty simple. One thing you can do to gauge your ketone levels is getting piss sticks. You pee on a stick, you match it with the chart, and you see what level you're at with your ketones. You can also do a breath keto analyzer, or better yet, just get someone to smell your breath. I'm telling you, it's disgusting. The third thing you can do is prick your finger and go with a blood sample. At the bottom of this video, under the info thing, you can click on the link where you can actually get a free one. You're welcome. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have a friend or family member that's doing the ketogenic diet, or maybe wants to try the ketogenic diet, please share this video with them in hopes I can get them on the right track and we can all work together and just be a bunch of healthy people. So this concludes my video, and I'll leave you with this. Just try and live life, but not being a dick.